In this club, I'm on Yuga Duel. I'm going to be showing you some replays today. I am using my Dark Magician deck in these replays. I can't wait for the new Dark Magician support in Master Duel, even though that's not going to be Master Duel for a while. You can see it coming out for like maybe Christmas or the next anniversary. That wasn't really a long replay. Okay, sure. At least we're getting a fourth card because of that trap card in the V-Jump coming out next issue. So I think we'll find out what that trap card does maybe 7th of June, I believe. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully we do get more Dark Magician cards, because 4 cards ain't gonna cut it, especially, like, I'm not judging the trap card yet because, you know, we don't know what it does, but, you know, it's not like, I don't know, would it make the deck so much better? I don't know, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Because you got Blue Eyes, they pretty much changed the the way the deck works, and gave it like a new sort of thing to do, which is really good. And Dark Magician just still feels like you're doing the same sort of thing a little bit. It's just easier to summon your fusions, and that's it. And then you have the Tamias fusion. It's, you know, I love Dark Magician of Destruction, don't get me wrong, but, and the Tamias spell card, but it's not gonna cut it. Hopefully the trap card's good and we get more cards, just because, look, Dark Magician does have a lot of resources already, whereas Blue Eyes didn't have those resources much, you know, where it's like, search for this card related to Dark Magician. That Blue Eyes didn't really have that. It was just bingo machine go. So Dark Magician is sort of fine with that. Yeah, my opponent tried using that. I don't know why my opponent just, I guess my opponent didn't have any monsters. But yeah, just my opponent assumed, oh hey, I'm gonna destroy Red Eye's Dark Dragoon, read the card. But yeah, I would have been screwed if my opponent had a monster, because Forbidden Droplet would have screwed Dragoon over. Yep, my opponent didn't have it. So my opponent decided to draw 2 cards, and they couldn't do anything. But yeah, that's what you get for using Sky Striker, huh? Get out of here. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it's going to cut it. It'll make the deck better, sure. But yeah, it's just Dark Magician, yeah, lots of resources, but pretty outdated now, some of the stuff. You know, hopefully you can do something with the banished spellcasters. Maybe a way to summon Dark Magician of Destruction from your graveyard, even though you can't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not gonna run that trap card anymore, because just stops effect Vela and Tamias. I realized after. But yeah, that trap card needs to be really good. They better get more cards. Dark Magician of Destruction, sure. Gaze of Tamias, sure. That Tamias fusion, it's okay. That's it. Yeah. Blue Eyes, you got Blue Eyes, you know, Ultimate Spirit Dragon, Dragon Master Magia, and all that. And then with Dark Magician, yeah, your Dragoon is staying for 2 turns on the field. It's good, and it could be better though. But I'll take it. I use Maxi and my opponent left. That's pretty fun. This is a lot of short replays in this one, huh? But yeah, I still can't wait for the cards to come to Master Duel. I'm manifesting that trap isn't bad. Hopefully it's good. Just needs to be something you can activate as soon as you have it, not something, oh, I set it down and then I have to wait until my opponent's turn. It's going to be that, obviously, because it's a trap card, but maybe if it's in your graveyard, it can do something extra. But yeah, just what I don't like about Dark Magician of Destruction. Like, I thought the idea was banish Dark Magician, and then that fusion pretty much replaces Dark Magician. You have a better version of Dark Magician, and then you can keep summoning it for Eternal Soul and Magician Souls, and it's just your standard Dark Magician. Because you're banishing Dark Magician. Or, well, you're not. You can banish a spellcaster that's level 6 or higher, but sometimes you will banish Dark Magician. And yeah, the fusion gets the name of Dark Magician, which is nice, but, you know, I just wish you could summon it. Like, the deck would have been so much better if you could just summon Dark Magician of Destruction from your graveyard to your field. As soon as, you know, as long as you've summoned it properly, you can just summon it for Eternal Soul and other things like that. And that's not broken at all because Dark Magician is pretty outdated. So, yeah, that's what I thought the idea was, but no, it's just use it once and that's it. And then you can use it again in your next turn. But I just wish you could still, like, yeah, summon it from the graveyard. Oh well. Because, you know, you're banishing a spellcaster, then you send Dark Magician of Destruction away with the Gaze of Timaeus. Maybe you're summoning Dragoon or Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. And yeah. And then there's the banished spellcaster monster you might need. So hopefully they do something with the banished monsters. Just need something like a link, maybe Dark Magician. It needs some sort of link and some sort of monster like Maiden of White, where, you know, it activates Eternal Soul from your deck or hand to your field. And maybe something extra because, yeah, I guess Eternal Soul isn't as good as True Light. So maybe it can be something extra. Maybe it can get you Dark Magical Circle and Eternal Soul. That wouldn't be broken. I know some of you might say, hey, that would be too much, but I don't think so. I don't think so. If there was a monster that could get you like Eternal Soul and Dark Magical Circle and then something extra, maybe that'd be nice. Like it does something extra way if you summon Dark Magician to get something like Maiden of White, but some sort of spellcaster. Let me know if you think that's broken or something, but I don't think so. That was going to be the last replay, and then the next video will be Millennium. And then pretty much after that, everything will be Blue Eyes again for some time. And I'll show my deck at the end of this replay. But yeah, if, you know, a monster's like Maiden of White and we get a link as well, and it makes some other old Dark Magician cards work, like Blue Eyes, you know, Mausoleum of White, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, you know, and Sagefiers of Blue. Like, those cards have more value now than what they did before. So hopefully Dark Magician will get the same sort of thing like that. But yeah, just new Maiden of White sort of card, get you Eternal Soul and Dark Magical Circle will be nice. But that's me coping. But I'll still take Dark Magician of Destruction. See, I think I summoned Dragoon because, yeah, my opponent played that. So I wanted to summon Dragoon during my turn. And I got lucky. My opponent couldn't really do too much, I believe. So my opponent did that. So I used my spell card and got rid of Primite Dragon. Then my opponent activated that to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, which I was okay with. Because now I can just deal 3k damage to my opponent. Which I did. Yep. And then I attacked. And then I guess I didn't set down a card. Because I didn't need to. Then my opponent did that. I'm like, alright, you know, I'm going to negate it. I'm just going to negate it. It's all good. Then my opponent did that. And revealed Blue Eyes to banish that so it goes through. Not bad. I didn't know you had another Blue Eyes White Dragon, but sure. No, I probably activated that. So special summon Blue Eyes. But yeah, the effect was negated anyway, like. Yeah, I negated that. Like, what? My opponent thought, hey, if I get rid of it, the negate, you know, it'll dodge the negate. That's not how it works. That's funny. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I'm targeting Sagefiers of Blue. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know. It's actually been alright. It could be better, obviously, but you know, without the new Dark Magician cards, I'm gonna get rid of these two already. Without the new Dark Magician cards, yeah, it's, you know, it's a bit. With the new Dark Magician cards, it'll be a much better deck. Oh yeah, soon. The Legends 7th anniversary reveals and stuff is soon. That's nice. Then the anniversary is tomorrow, so that's good. Why am I talking about Dragon Ball Legends? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. Just noticed the time. But yeah, this is, I guess... I you know what? I was thinking maybe I only need one Magician's Rod, but... No, that's when Dark Magician of Destruction comes out. Because... I feel like with Dark Magician of Destruction, maybe you only need one Magician's Rod, I guess. Because you can search Rod with Destruction, and yeah. But this is the deck. I don't know if I'll use it again for some time. It's been alright, just... That's it. It's been alright. I'm not going to lie and say, this is the best way to use Dark Magician. No, just wait for the new Dark Magician cards, and then the deck will be more usable. Won't be meta breaking, but it'll definitely be usable. Kind of. Yeah, usable. At least here we can run more than one Dragoon, whereas in the OCG you can only run one copy of Dragoon, so yeah, that's very yikes. But here we can run more than one, so that's okay. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.